Hello, everybody. Girls, guys, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome back to another episode of
Oh Bitch,
the podcast where we talk about the many facets of life and how to take bullshit in strides. I am one of your co-hosts, Zach.
And I'm your other co-host, Danielle.
Are you ready for episode 5, Danielle?
I'm excited.
All right, y'all, let's dive in. Here we go. Another week goes by. Danielle, how are you? How are you feeling?
I'm all right. It's been a long week.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a really, really long week. How have you been doing?
Oh, I can't. I've had a really tough few weeks, y'all. Just like, you know when the world just kind of just throws obstacles your way and I'm like, world, hi, how are you? Zach, world? Yeah. I didn't ask. But I have to deal with it.
But you received.
Sometimes you don't ask, you just receive. And like, I just felt myself having to overcome some challenges this week. But it was nothing I couldn't overcome. But,
you soldiered it.
I'm sorry, what?
You soldiered it. You've never heard that saying?
I soldiered it?
Yeah.
No.
You soldiered it.
I've never heard
You
that.
know why you haven't heard it? Because I just made it up. You soldiered it. Like...
Is that an oh bitch exclusive? You soldiered your way through that?
Yeah, like, you know, you've had a really rough week, but it's okay. I soldiered it.
Okay, no.
I think it works. I'm really
let's go with
upset
it.
that you didn't go along with it because it would have been really well in this scene and you fucked it up.
I'm sorry, I was confused.
Now I'm embarrassed and I want us to not post this, but we're going to. Whatever.
So me and Danielle were like sitting here being like, what do we want to talk about? And the conversation kind of just flew out of us. We started talking about reality TV, which we're both avid fans of. And I was like, wait, but not only reality TV, what about the toxic culture around reality TV? We should sit down and have a couple words about that, no?
I'm down. I'm so down. I have so much to talk about reality TV show.
Oh my god, so then in that case...
Put me on I have a reality TV show.
That being said, what are your favorite reality television shows? Give me like 3.
Okay, Real Housewives has to be number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched every reality housewife there is to air, so I'm up to date on all of those. Currently, I have been loving, I hate saying this.
Is it like a guilty pleasure show? Yes, it is.
My last 2 are guilty pleasure shows.
Okay, tell us. We want to know.
So, my second one would have to be Love is Blind. Love me some Love is Blind, okay? And my third one is Jocelyn's Cabaret.
I did not know what that show was until today.
I'm obsessed. First of all, I watched Jocelyn because I used to watch, what's that show called? Love and Hip Hop. Like,
I watched Love and Hip Hop. I love that show.
So I used to watch it when it was back on BET. Remember the BET times? I
watched the Netflix one with Cardi B, T.I.
That's Rhythm and Flow, babe. It's okay, Bubba.
I tried.
It's okay. But I did, like, I love Love and Hip Hop, so I was watching that.
Oh, wait, Love and Hip Hop is the one that Cardi B was on.
Yeah, in the beginning.
And that was what was the reason, bitch? What was the reason?
Yeah, that was the one.
That one. I've watched highlights of it on YouTube. That's what I do for reality television shows. I don't actually, like, watch them through.
Oh.
I'll go on YouTube and I'll be like, what are the highlights?
Do you?
Yeah.
No, I like to watch the whole thing. Anyways, yeah, so I've been watching Jocelyn's Cabaret. I just finished everything, including the reunions.
What is that show?
It's just like a bunch of bitches that, you know, want to twerk their ass and they want to dance and they want to, you know, like shake their shit and they want to just, you know, dance in Jocelyn's Cabaret. So Jocelyn is one of the girls that was in Love and Hip Hop. And I forgot if she like got kicked out or she like decided to leave, one of those two. And then she went to go try her own, like start her own, she's like a rapper.
Yeah.
And she like went to go start her own like show, which is the Cabaret. So she wants to open up, she used to be a stripper and she is trying to open up this cabaret where like bitches can come, shake their ass and you know what I mean? Like instead of stripping, they're dancing, which I mean, in the show, it kind of looks like they're doing both, but whatever. Love it. I love it anyways. But there's a lot of drama. It's really juicy, and I specifically paid for 1 month subscription so I could watch it.
Where do you watch it?
Zeus Network.
I actually am going to watch this show now.
No, you should watch it. It's actually a lot of fun. I got my mom obsessed with it.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's really cute watching my mom like look at it because I'm like, Mom, I don't think you seem to understand.
My parents would never.
Okay, what about you? What's your favorites?
Oh my gosh.
3 favorites.
Okay, first and foremost, RuPaul's Drag Race and all variations of it. I am like an avid Drag Race fan. I love supporting queer talent. And Drag Race kind of has literally everything. It has extreme talent. You see people do like amazing things. It has runway. And what you see people come up with conceptually, fashion-wise, is pretty epic.
Agreed.
The drama is always there because when you get a bunch of egotistical queer people in a room, it's about to go down, especially in the earlier seasons of Drag Race. If y'all watch Drag Race, you'll know that like season 5 and season 6 is like peak drama where the girls are just fighting. The girls are fighting. So I love that show.
Do you watch Love is Blind?
I've seen Love is Blind. That was like the first. I watched the first season. I have a really hard time with those love shows because for me, I'm like, this is not love. Like, this is not what love looks like. This is not what love feels like. It just feels like a glamorized version of stuff. Actually, I used to watch The Bachelor pretty religiously. Like, I used to be part of the Bachelor Nation, if you will. And recently I ended up going to my mom, my brother, and my aunt. They like host like a little soiree where they like get together and they watch the show. Cute. And what's fun about it is that we all recognize that it's stupid. Like we all recognize that like this is not what love is and what these people are doing. They're just, it's ridiculous. But I'm like, I have a hard time with those love shows because I'm just like, this is not a real portrayal of what love is going to be for you.
What's your third? Do you have a third?
I used to watch The Bachelor, RuPaul's Drag Race. I feel like I watch reality TV and I'm just like forgetting in this moment. Bad Girls Club. I love Bad
Girls Club.
I literally love that show. Like I will go on YouTube and just watch videos of these bitches hitting each other and I just like I love it. I don't condone violence, but sometimes you're watching that show and you're like, yeah, I can see why that girl wants to beat your fucking ass. I can see it.
I want to say maybe like 2 years ago. I'm 27. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I went to look up.
What did you do? What did you do?
I went to go look up how to put in an application for Bad Girls Club.
No, you did not.
Honestly, I'm not a fighting bitch.
Because I've thought about doing that for The Bachelor specifically, like if they make a gay one.
You're so cute. They make a gay one. You're so cute.
They make a gay one.
You're so cute.
Because I was like, you know what? Even if I don't end up with The Bachelor, bitch, I get free travel.
You know what I mean?
I get to meet a bunch of other queer people who like I could kiki and become friends with. Also, like, I'm all for The Bachelor, like, expanding its like scope and having a queer version of the show. There's actually Are You the One? Have you watched Are You the One?
I've heard of that and I don't know if I've watched it.
I'm pretty sure it's that show, and on the 8th season they did a whole gender fluid cast. So basically what it meant is it was all of these like pansexual gender fluid people who it didn't necessarily matter like the anatomy that a person had or what they looked like. Everybody was into everybody. It was a mess. And it was the greatest mess to watch. And that's really why we watch reality TV, right? We love the mess.
I mean, this is the thing, though. Like, reality TV, it changes you. Like, for me, when I finish watching a reality TV show, like, I want to say, when I finish watching Jocelyn's Cabaret, like, I can catch myself, like, walking from my room to the washroom, like, you know, like, looking in the mirror, like...
Just shaking what your mama gave you?
Yeah, like all the time. Or like Kyle will come over and like we'll be chilling and like I'll look at him and I'll be like, yeah, what do you want? What do you want today? What do you want, Zaddy? You know? Like I just catch myself pretending.
You pick up the isms.
I do. I really do. Or like in Love is Blind, like I'll see them like say something cute and then I'll like expect that. Like I'll be like, so, like, did you love me before we met?
My favorite part of those reality television shows, because I was going to say I pick up the isms too, but I love watching, like, the girls read the other girls. That's my favorite, because when I find that people are, like, in a fight and they're insulting each other, I actually pick that shit up.
But that's also not good, because I catch myself doing that too. If somebody were to, like, come up with a fight and I'm around, like, I catch myself going, yeah? Yeah? What? Come at me. And I'm like, Danielle, you're not in the show.
I do the same. Not that. But I do the same.
And what? That's what they say.
I do the same
what?
thing where I'll just sit there and I'll be like, I'm not bothered. Oh, I'm not bothered. This I'm not bothered.
Yeah, that's what I do now.
This, I'm like, or I'll be like, come again? What did you say? Come again? Yeah. And I've just like learned how to like navigate myself in like difficult from watching drag queens fight each other. Because you see the drag queens who like pop off and lose their shit, but you also see the ones who are so calm and composed, and I'm just like, that's the level I want to be at. I want to be that bitch that when you're coming at me, I am calm, I am composed, and quiet. All of my P's and Q's are in a dot. Like, I'm the kind of person who, like, I'm very much an what's the word?
Argumentative?
Argumentalist.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Just say I'm very argumentative.
I'm very argumentative. So I'm the kind of person who, like, if you're going to come for me, you better have all your P's and Q's in a row and you better have your receipts because I don't forget anything.
Yeah.
Bitch, if you did shit to me, mama, I forgive, but I most certainly don't forget. You come at me, I will throw it all at you. Like, I'm like...
Are you really?
But it takes me a lot to get there. Because,
I'm not like that.
I've been through a bunch of shit in my life that, like, I've learned the kinds of things that piss me off, but, like, if you take me to that place, it's over for you.
Oh, agreed.
It's over for you.
If you get me upset and, like, it's like, I'm at a point now where, like, I don't care. Like, do what you want, be who you want, act however you want. I'm just not going to be a part of it, and I'm just going to let you do you. That's how I am.
Speaking of, back to reality television, I also want to talk about the toxic culture within the last few years that has really come out of some reality television shows. Like, I can speak to Drag Race in that the fan base is really toxic in that they get super invested in the show, which is wonderful, and as you should get invested in a show, but sometimes it'll be like when your favorite queen doesn't win. Like, there's so many times where a queen will win Drag Race, and then you get the whole robbed, this person was robbed, that person was robbed. So many queens have talked about getting death threats, particularly queens of color, particularly the black queens, always get more scrutiny than their white counterparts. And it's just like, where did that come to be? Like,
because why people get so invested into these things? It's like, do you ever catch yourself staying up till like 6 a.m. and you have work at like 9 a.m. and you're watching things because you become so invested, like all of your time, like you become invested in characters. I'm so in it. You will watch me and I'll be like, oh hell no, and I'll be freaking out there as if I'm being filmed.
Like, I watch Drag Race now and like I act as if like I'm RuPaul sitting on the judging table.
Is that what you do?
Being like, not who I would have picked as the winner, but okay, work. Who had the best running? Oh, she had the best runway. Like, I will be like, the judging is a little... And that's the fan base now. Like, you'll literally go on Instagram, for example, and then the RuPaul's Drag Race account will post, like, what did we think of the episode? And then it's just robbed, wrong winner, the judging this season is questionable. Everybody has an opinion now.
Yeah, everybody.
Which tells you how strong a reality television show is if everybody has an opinion. That being said, though, and I'm talking to some of y'all bitches out here. If you are that bitch who sees something on a reality television show that you really don't like, and then you take it upon yourself to go to that person's profile and offer them hate or negativity of any kind, respectfully, I need you to cut it out.
Yeah, it's just not necessary. I need you to cut it out. That serious.
And because realistically, it's like, these are real people with real feelings, and also all of these reality television shows, Drag Race in particular, is filmed a year in advance. So those girls already squashed the shit. They don't need you, who knows nothing about what's happening ever, to remind them about the shit that they already cleaned up amongst themselves. Mind your damn business.
You're pressed.
No, I'm pressed. Have an opinion, but also mind your damn business. Don't be going and putting hate, because I'm like, the fact that there are black queens on the show who are wildly talented, but they have to deal with fucking death threats being sent to their inboxes, hate being sent to their inboxes. Unacceptable. Get a fucking life, respectfully. No, I'm putting my foot down.
Don't piss
on my little mini podcast where I have a platform. Don't be sending hate to anybody on any reality television show of any kind.
She said, those 50 views, you better listen to what I gotta say.
The only person who looks stupid when you do that is you. So don't do it.
And she hit you with the falsetto, baby.
I said what I said. I feel how I feel,
Yes,
and that's
you
the
did.
end of the story.
But that's another thing. It's like, I don't like drama in real life. Like, honestly,
Speak on it.
I don't like having drama in my life. I've gotten rid of a lot of people that do bring drama, and I've just gotten away. But bitch, let me watch 5 episodes of some motherfucking drama and I'm in that. What do you mean?
Like, even again on Drag Race, Drag Race has so many different spin-offs now, but also there's this thing called Drag Race Untucked. So when the judges are deliberating on who to send home and who wins the challenge and what, like, they deliberate on the results, all the girls go into Untucked, and that's where they kind of let all their feelings out. So you'll be, and even like on Housewives, Drag Race, whatever the fuck, you'll be watching this drama play out, and then you're sitting there and being like, no, bitch, you're in the wrong. No, bitch, that's not correct. Yeah. No, you need to come. No, I'm with her. I'm team her. Yeah. So actually, you're there. And that's the amazing thing about reality television is it's like, it's curated in such a way that it feels like you're there with them. I feel like this is like a part 1. We're going to have to talk a little bit more.
I feel like reality TV shows and just shows period, because there's a lot of shows. Also, this is not a reality TV show, but if you guys haven't watched Outlander, I don't know what you guys are doing. You need to watch that.
My parents have watched that.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, if anybody wants to take a trip with me to Scotland next year, I'm willing to do that. And I want to meet my Sassenach.
Are we going to call it here?
Yeah, I think we're going to call it here.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for watching this episode of Oh Bitch. If you have not, please make sure that you are liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to all of our content. We would also love if you could leave a review on our podcast, whether that be on YouTube or any of your podcasting streaming services. We would be so grateful. And if you're listening to this podcast right now, please keep in mind that we also have a YouTube video that launches every week. So if you wanted to see us face-to-face and be a part of the conversation, you totally can. As usual, Danielle, end us off on a beautiful mantra.
Oh, it's me today.
It sure is.
Okay, so I have 3 to say. You all can say it however many times that you want to throughout the day or at any time of the day, morning or night. We are going to say it once, though, okay?
Okay.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I will take on any project that is thrown my way.
I will take on any project that is thrown my way.
And I can do it.
And I can do it.
That's it.
Awesome, y'all. We will see you next week on Wednesday at 5 p.m. with the next episode. Bye for now.